morning. The most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
Well, it's a story as big as the wild hog at the center of it all. 11-year-old Jamison Stone using a pistol to kill a wild hog in Alabama. There you see the picture, said to weigh in at over 1,000 pounds. Some are saying this is the biggest wild hog ever bagged before. Joining me to tell the story, Jamison Stone himself, as well as his dad, Mike Stone. Thanks to both of you for being with us. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Now some people are saying we don't know if it's true or not.
It's absolutely true.
You guys have the head of the hog?
As a matter of fact, the notoriety just over the weekend has actually got the taxidermist to start actually preparing it to mount it now.
And you guys had to get a backhoe, actually, to get it out of the place where you were hunting. What did people say when they saw it?
Well, it was amazing how big it was. We knew it was big when we were pursuing it, but we had no idea it was that large until we actually had it down and got to look at it up close.
Jamison, tell me how this happened. How did you first spot it, and what did you do?
Well, when I first saw it, we were stalking down this hill to see if we could find it, and we saw it, and man, it looked like a hippopotamus. It's huge.
What did you think when you saw it?
I said, man, I hope I hit this thing so it doesn't run at me.
And were you ever worried for your son's
Well,
safety at the time he's 11?
Well, we had two skilled hunters, Keith O'Neill and Chris Williams there. They're very skilled hunters, and they both had high-powered rifles as well as the guy who owned the place. So there were three guns at the pig, aimed at the pig the whole time. So until we actually started pursuing it through the creek beds and stuff, and then they were close by, but we were very safe, as safe as you could be hunting.
So this turned out to be a 3-hour chase. At any point did you think I better just give this up?
For a little while I was thinking maybe I should. I was having second thoughts at first. When I first saw it, I was definitely having second thoughts.
And what did your mom say when she found out after the fact about all of this?
Man, when she first saw the hog after we had killed it, man, she couldn't believe it.
We actually, I did this for the purpose he didn't know about it. It was a surprise when we got there. He knew we were going to go over to hunt a pig, but we did this for the purpose. He's getting to be a teenager, and I wanted to give him something to do that would be a challenge. He's been a hunter since he was 5. He killed his first deer at 5. I wanted to give him a challenge, something that he would have to hang in there with. It was never a question of not going after it and pursuing it. It was a question of how long it would take. It was very difficult to get down. We did have a very large handgun, but it was still difficult. The pig was extremely strong, but it was a challenge that we gave him for the purpose of getting him ready to be a teenager. We wanted to.
And by the way, you guys are going to eat this?
Absolutely. A lot of people don't, but we actually had it prepared into breakfast sausage.
You like sausage? Because you're going to be eating it for a while, Jamison.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. It's funny because this did gain worldwide attention, besides the fact that, when you first saw the picture, it doesn't even look real. But now, of course, people are also being critical and saying, is it a good idea to have such a young boy and teach him about hunting and killing living animals? What do you say to that?
Well, we believe in my part of the world, and not only in my part of the world, but all over the world, we've actually got about 85% positive emails at that monsterpig.com site. But we do have a lot of negative people who we've had some death threats made at us because of it. It's amazing, but we actually have, and we think that they're the people who just hide behind a keyboard and do that. But somebody has to go out and plant, and somebody has to harvest meat in order for you to eat. And we believe in planting and harvesting, and we don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
The other interesting thing is you're also getting a lot of notoriety, and there was a movie that was being planned to be made called The Legend of Hogzilla about a different wild boar back in 2004. Let's listen quickly to what the director said when I asked him yesterday if he's going to cast you in this movie.
It couldn't come at a more opportune time. We talked to them about maybe having Jamison do just a small bit in the film.
What do you think, Jamison? Are you ready for your first star turn as an actor?
Yes, ma'am. It's very exciting. That's probably the highlight of this whole thing is going to be in this movie.
Are you going to let him be an actor?
Well, it's kind of funny. Ever since he's been a little guy, he's always said he wanted to be an actor, and this is kind of wow how that popped up when we got their phone call. We were very, very excited.
Very neat. Well, keep us posted and let us know. This story has captured a lot of attention. A lot of people just can't believe it when they see the picture. So congratulations to you. You have some great stories to tell to your 7th grade class, I'm sure.
We'll send you some sausage.
All right. If you send it to me, I will taste it.
All right, great.
I've never had boar sausage before, but there's a first time for everything.
I understand.